Learn how to spend your time wisely. Jim Rohn Motivational Video for Success, Stoicism. Time is more valuable than money. You can always make more money, but you can never get more time. Jim Rohn. Welcome to Stoic in Your Life. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most powerful lessons that Jim Rohn, the renowned motivational speaker, shared with the world. How to manage your time wisely for success and personal growth. Time is your most precious resource, and how you spend it determines your future. Poor time management can lead to missed opportunities, regrets, and untapped potential. How are you spending your time right now? Are you investing it in the things that truly matter, or letting it slip away? I encourage you to reflect on this as we explore some game-changing strategies to help you take control of your time and shape your destiny. Let me know in the comments how you plan to start managing your time better today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Number 1. Time is more valuable than money. Time is more valuable than money because it is the one resource that, once spent, can never be reclaimed. While wealth can be restored or expanded, time flows relentlessly forward, making it both finite and irreplaceable. Yet despite its preciousness, many treat time as though it were abundant, squandering it on distractions and trivialities that do little to enrich their lives. This mistaken perception creates a dangerous illusion of limitless opportunities, fostering complacency and deterring people from pursuing meaningful goals with urgency. As Seneca aptly observed, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Unlike money, time cannot be saved or stored for future use. It must be spent in the present, moment by moment. The quality of your life, therefore, hinges on how you choose to invest this most precious resource. Each squandered second is a lost opportunity to learn, grow, or contribute to something meaningful, and this truth demands that we treat time with reverence and purpose. The cumulative effect of smart time management can be life-changing, like the compound interest of a financial investment. Consider this. Spending 30 minutes a day on a skill or personal goal may seem insignificant, but over a year, it equates to more than 180 hours of focused effort, a tangible step toward mastery or meaningful achievement. On the other hand, when time is wasted on mindless scrolling, excessive entertainment, or procrastination, the cumulative effects are equally profound, but deeply regretful. Such habits erode the potential to create a fulfilling life, leaving individuals mired in stagnation and unrealized aspirations. This is a reminder of the Stoic principle to live each day as if it were your last, as echoed in Marcus Aurelius's words. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Time is not just a resource. It is the currency of life itself. It defines your identity, shapes your achievements, and reveals your priorities. The difference between a fulfilled life and one filled with regret often lies not in how many hours one has, but in how those hours are spent. Successful individuals do not have more time than others. They simply make better choices about how to allocate it. They recognize that their actions today ripple into tomorrow, building a foundation for success or regret. By treating time as a treasure, you empower yourself to live with intentionality. Focus on what truly matters and avoid the pain of wasted potential. This idea resonates deeply in modern Stoicism, where intentional living and mindfulness of time are central tenets to navigating life's challenges. In today's fast-paced and distraction-heavy world, the ability to manage time wisely is more important than ever. Modern technology provides endless diversions, often consuming hours without adding value to our lives. While social media and entertainment can be enjoyable in moderation, unchecked indulgence can rob you of the focus and clarity needed to achieve your dreams. Remember Epictetus's advice: "No man is free who is not master of himself." To regain control over your time, start by setting clear priorities and aligning your daily actions with your long-term goals. Reflect on where your energy is being spent and ask yourself, is this activity moving me closer to the life I want, Or is it merely a distraction? The urgency to spend time wisely is not about cramming every minute with activity, but about making deliberate choices that honor your values and aspirations. For instance, carving out time to build relationships, pursue passions, or improve your health can lead to profound happiness and fulfillment. It is not about being busy, it is about being effective and purposeful. Embrace the practice of periodic reflection to assess whether you are spending your time on what truly matters. In doing so, you embody the Stoic principle of aligning your actions with reason and virtue, ensuring that your days are well spent. Time is not something you find, it is something you create. The moments you dedicate to self-improvement, meaningful relationships, and worthwhile pursuits become the building blocks of a life well lived. By recognizing time's irreplaceable value and choosing to invest it wisely, you position yourself for a future filled with accomplishment and peace of mind. As you navigate your daily life, remember the wisdom of ancient Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, and let their teachings guide you toward a life where time is not wasted but cherished. Modern Stoicism offers the tools to approach time with both mindfulness and discipline, ensuring that every moment contributes to the life you desire to build. After all, it is not the length of life that matters, but the depth and purpose with which you live it. Number 2, managing time effectively. 1. Value time as treasure. To manage time effectively, you must first treat it as your most precious treasure. Time is unique. Unlike money or material possessions, it cannot be regained once lost. Every passing moment is a fragment of your life slipping away, and acknowledging this truth can transform your relationship with time. As Marcus Aurelius said, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This Stoic insight reminds us to act with purpose, recognizing the fleeting nature of each day. By viewing time as a non-renewable resource, you become more vigilant in how you invest it, ensuring each moment propels you closer to the life you aspire to lead. This is not merely about efficiency, but about living intentionally, aligning your actions with your highest values and aspirations. A lack of awareness is one of the greatest barriers to valuing time. Many drift through life as if tomorrow is guaranteed, falling victim to the illusion of endless opportunities. This mindset breeds procrastination and steals your potential. The modern world, with its constant distractions, exacerbates this problem, leaving many feeling as though time simply vanishes. To counteract this, cultivate mindfulness and reflection, two practices that align seamlessly with modern Stoicism. Reflect daily on how you spend your hours, asking yourself whether your activities serve your goals or simply fill your schedule. As Seneca wisely observed, people are frugal in guarding their personal property, but as soon as it comes to squandering time, they are most wasteful of the one thing in which it is right to be stingy. Commit to the deliberate use of your hours, carving out space for the tasks and relationships that align with your deepest priorities. Guarding your time also requires setting firm boundaries in a world overflowing with demands. The constant buzz of notifications, workplace obligations, and social commitments often pulls us away from what truly matters. Yet every yes to something trivial is a silent no to something significant. Learning to say no with grace and resolve is not an act of selfishness, but one of wisdom and self-respect. As Epictetus advised, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. This courage to prioritize your time even at the expense of others' opinions allows you to focus on what truly enriches your life. By doing so, you reclaim control over your days and live in alignment with your values, resisting the pull of distractions and societal pressures. Mastering time requires a shift from short-term thinking to a long-term perspective. Success is not measured by the number of hours you live, but by the depth and meaning of how you live them. Imagine your life as a mosaic, where each moment is a tile contributing to a greater masterpiece. Are you crafting a life filled with purpose and passion, Or are your days scattered with trivialities? To ensure your time is spent wisely, approach each day with clarity and intentionality. Modern Stoicism teaches us to reflect on the impermanence of life, not as a source of fear, but as a call to action. When you treat time as the treasure it is, you unlock the ability to live fully, create deeply, and leave a legacy of substance. In today's fast-paced, distraction-filled world, valuing time is more critical than ever. By adopting the principles of mindfulness, boundary setting, and purpose-driven living, you can transcend the chaos and forge a life of meaning and fulfillment. This approach aligns with the teachings of ancient Stoics while addressing the unique challenges of modern life. Let time not slip through your fingers, but hold it tightly, using it to build the life you envision. Remember, as the Stoics often reminded us, the clock is always ticking. What you do with your time determines not just your success, but the very quality of your existence. 2. Focus on priorities. Focusing on priorities is the key to using your time wisely and living a purposeful life. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are endless and it's easy to confuse being busy with being productive. But the truth is, not all tasks are created equal. The 80-20 rule, or Pareto principle, reveals a powerful insight. 80% of your results often come from just 20% of your efforts. Imagine you're managing a project. Instead of drowning in minor details, focus on the tasks that will create the most impact, like nurturing key relationships or mastering a vital skill. By concentrating on what truly matters, you'll accomplish more with less effort, saving yourself from the endless churn of low-value activities. Stoic secrets teach us the same principle. We should focus on what's within our control and let go of the trivial distractions that drain our energy and offer little return. To start, clarity is essential. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve? Whether it's excelling in your career, improving relationships, or building a healthier lifestyle, define your goals and break them down into actionable steps. Writing them down not only solidifies your commitment, but also gives you a roadmap to follow. Tools like the Eisenhower matrix can help you separate the important from the trivial. For example, tasks that are not urgent but important are the ones that create lasting change. Investing in your skills, planning your future, or even taking care of your health. Yet these are the tasks we often procrastinate on because they don't scream for our immediate attention. How many times have you pushed aside meaningful work only to regret it later when deadlines loom or opportunities slip away? Distractions, like wolves in sheep's clothing, often appear urgent but are rarely important. Think of the countless emails you've answered or meetings you've attended that added little to your progress. It's easy to feel productive when you're busy, but busyness is not the same as effectiveness. This is where discipline comes in. Schedule uninterrupted time for high-priority tasks, turn off notifications, and say no to distractions that don't serve your goals. For instance, a modern entrepreneur I recently met shared how he turned his life around by dedicating just 1 hour each morning to deep, focused work. During this time, he shut out social media, ignored his inbox, and worked exclusively on tasks aligned with his long-term vision. The results were astounding. He not only achieved his goals faster, but also found more time for his family and personal growth. Could you imagine applying a similar practice to your own life? How might your productivity soar if you were as protective of your focus? Self-discipline is the backbone of prioritization. It's not easy to say no to distractions or to stick with a challenging task when it feels easier to switch to something less demanding. But each time you choose to focus on what matters, you're training your mind to value progress over comfort. Reflect on this. Are your daily actions aligned with your bigger goals? Or are you spending time on things that don't truly move the needle? As the Stoics remind us, life is finite, and our most valuable currency is time. Spending it wisely is not just about efficiency. It's about aligning your efforts with your purpose. Stoic secrets also encourage us to find fulfillment in progress rather than perfection, embracing the journey as much as the outcome. The ultimate lesson here is simple, yet profound. Focus on the few things that truly matter and let the rest fall away. By prioritizing effectively, you not only achieve more but also create a sense of direction and peace in your life. Remember, working smarter, not harder, is the key to unlocking success. So, what will you prioritize today? 3. Act now and stay organized. Taking immediate action and staying organized are twin pillars of progress and success, a timeless lesson echoed in both modern Stoicism and motivational wisdom. Jim Rohn's reminder that action is the antidote to procrastination underscores the need to reject the illusion of perfection. Waiting for the perfect moment often leads to missed opportunities and mounting stress, a truth Marcus Aurelius expressed when he said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." The power of action lies in its ability to generate momentum, and momentum builds results. To overcome the daunting inertia of beginning, break large tasks into manageable steps. For example, instead of being paralyzed by the scope of a major project, focus on a single, achievable task, such as drafting an outline, making a phone call, or gathering initial resources. This small victory ignites a sense of progress, motivating you to sustain your efforts. Equally critical to effective action is the art of organization, which transforms effort into measurable outcomes. A cluttered mind or workspace is the enemy of clarity and focus, leading to wasted time and scattered energy. Tools like planners, task management apps, or simple to-do lists can help channel your intentions into structured plans. Start each day by defining your top 3 priorities and assigning dedicated time blocks for focused work. Time blocking, a proven strategy, aligns your schedule with your goals, creating a rhythm that fosters discipline and eliminates decision fatigue. For example, reserve your mornings for deep, uninterrupted work when mental energy is at its peak, and leave afternoons for less demanding tasks or collaboration. The environment you work in also plays a vital role in sustaining productivity. Distractions, whether in the form of noise, clutter, or constant interruptions, erode focus and dilute your efforts. By curating a workspace that minimizes distractions, you set the stage for uninterrupted concentration. Remove unnecessary items, silence notifications, and communicate boundaries to those around you. A well-ordered environment, combined with a clear plan, creates the conditions necessary for flow, a state where work becomes effortless and progress accelerates. Action without organization can lead to inefficiency, while excessive planning without decisive steps leads to stagnation. Balance is the key, a principle rooted in Stoic thought. Seneca aptly observed, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." Regularly reviewing and adapting your plans ensures that you stay aligned with your goals, even as priorities shift or unexpected challenges arise. Flexibility allows you to adjust without losing focus, making your strategies both resilient and adaptable. The synergy of immediate action and thoughtful organization creates a self-reinforcing cycle of growth and accomplishment. Each completed task builds confidence, which in turn inspires further action. This proactive approach fosters not only productivity but also the habits necessary for long-term success. In modern life, where distractions and competing demands are ever present, mastering these principles can transform how you spend your time, aligning your daily actions with your larger purpose. By adopting these practices, you live in accordance with the wisdom of both Jim Rohn and the Stoics, demonstrating that the mastery of time is the mastery of life itself. As Epictetus wisely noted, how long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? 4. Learn to say no. Mastering the art of saying no is a transformative step toward reclaiming your time and energy, and it's a vital practice for anyone striving to live intentionally and purposefully. Many people hesitate to say no, often because they fear rejection, disappointing others, or missing out on opportunities. Yet, as Jim Rohn wisely noted, you cannot do it all. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your priorities, You are silently saying no to something far more meaningful. This realization should inspire you to be discerning with your commitments, as every choice about where you invest your time shapes the trajectory of your life. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reinforced this principle when he said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." To truly master yourself and your time, you must learn to filter out the noise and focus on what aligns with your core values. The first step to effectively saying no is to recognize the hidden cost of overcommitting. Life is full of well-meaning requests, but not every opportunity is worth your time. Agreeing to every meeting, favor, or invitation can quickly lead to an overloaded schedule, leaving you drained and distracted from your most important goals. For instance, agreeing to attend a last-minute meeting with no clear purpose may consume hours of your time that could have been spent on meaningful, focused work. To guard against this, pause before responding to any request and ask yourself whether it aligns with your long-term priorities. If it doesn't, decline with gratitude and firmness. A phrase like, "I appreciate the offer, but I'm unable to take this on right now," is a simple yet powerful way to maintain boundaries while showing respect for the other person. Saying no isn't solely about declining external requests. It's equally about rejecting distractions and low-value activities in your own life. In today's digital age, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of spending hours scrolling through social media, binge-watching series, or engaging in busy work that feels productive but yields little impact. Practicing modern Stoicism involves cultivating the discipline to resist these distractions, as they can easily derail your focus and dilute the quality of your efforts. Tools like app blockers, timers, or reflective journaling can help you stay accountable to your goals and mindful of your habits. Saying no is an act of self-respect and a demonstration of your commitment to living intentionally. When you set boundaries and protect your time, you communicate to yourself and others that your goals and values matter. Over time, people will come to admire and respect your clarity and discipline, and you'll notice that your efforts become more impactful as you focus on what truly counts. Remember that the act of saying no is not rejection, but redirection. It allows you to channel your time and energy toward what fulfills your highest aspirations. By integrating this practice into your daily life, you embrace the wisdom of modern Stoicism, focusing not on pleasing everyone, but on living with purpose. 5. Visualize success and control time. Visualization is one of the most underrated yet transformative tools you can use to master your time and achieve success. Imagine this. You're in control of your day, tackling your priorities with confidence, and steadily progressing toward your biggest goals. Doesn't that sound liberating? Visualization is not just about dreaming. It's about creating a mental roadmap that sharpens your focus and fuels your motivation to take consistent action. As Jim Rohn wisely said, if you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. Visualization helps you design your own plan with clarity and purpose, acting as a guide to steer your actions and priorities. Think of it as the secret ingredient that keeps your aspirations alive and attainable, especially when distractions or setbacks threaten to derail you. To make visualization work for you, start by identifying your goals and imagining them in vivid sensory detail. Don't just think about what you want. Feel it, see it, live it in your mind. Picture yourself managing your time like a pro, completing essential tasks, and savoring the joy of meaningful progress. For example, if your dream is to start your own business, visualize yourself organizing your day effectively, nailing that crucial presentation, and celebrating your first big win. This mental rehearsal not only builds confidence but also programs your brain to recognize opportunities and stay laser-focused on what truly matters. In many ways, it's a practice that aligns closely with Stoic secrets, focusing only on what's within your control and ensuring your energy is directed toward productive endeavors. However, visualization alone isn't enough. It needs the structure of a solid plan. After imagining your ideal outcome, translate it into actionable steps. Break your goals into smaller, manageable tasks and assign realistic deadlines to each one. For instance, if you're working toward a fitness milestone, Map out your workouts, meal planning, and recovery days, then block time for these in your schedule. Tools like planners, digital calendars, or productivity apps can help you stay organized. This combination of mental clarity and practical execution creates a synergy that turns dreams into reality. Remember, without a plan, even the most vivid vision remains a mere wish. Visualization also helps you battle distractions and procrastination, those silent thieves of your time. When you hold a clear mental image of your success, it serves as a powerful reminder of why you must stay focused. For example, if you find yourself tempted to binge watch a series instead of preparing for an important exam, visualize yourself acing the test and feeling proud of your discipline. That momentary satisfaction of distraction pales in comparison to the fulfillment of achieving your goal. By continually reminding yourself of your vision, you can train your mind to make better decisions and prioritize what truly matters. Perhaps one of the most valuable aspects of visualization is its ability to cultivate resilience. Life is full of unexpected twists, but when you've already envisioned yourself overcoming obstacles, you'll face challenges with greater determination. Imagine you're an athlete recovering from an injury. By visualizing your return to peak performance, you're not just building hope but actively shaping your mindset to endure the process. This perspective shift allows you to see setbacks as opportunities to adapt and grow, rather than as roadblocks. It's the same principle found in Stoic secrets. What matters isn't what happens to us, but how we respond. Visualization is not just a motivational practice. It's a powerful strategy for aligning your aspirations with deliberate action. By vividly imagining your success, creating actionable plans, and staying focused on what's important, you can bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. How will you use this tool to take charge of your time and design your life? The lesson is clear. Time is your most valuable asset. Spend it wisely by pairing a clear vision with intentional effort, and watch your dreams turn into achievements. Are you ready to take control of your time and start building the life you truly desire? If you are a new warrior ready to commit to mastering your time and living on purpose, or if you want to start this powerful journey, let me know in the comments by saying, "I am a new warrior," or "I want to join the journey." But before you go, make sure to watch until the end. There is so much in this video to help you change your life that you won't want to miss it. Number 3. The trap of wasting time. Time is your most precious resource, yet wasting it is one of the subtlest traps that can sabotage your success and derail your dreams. Unlike visible challenges that demand your immediate attention, wasted time sneaks in quietly, often disguised as harmless distractions or activities that feel temporarily satisfying but provide no lasting value. It's like a thief in the night, robbing you of opportunities without you even realizing it. How often do you find yourself busy but not productive, caught in the illusion of accomplishment? It's a deceptive trap that ensnares millions every day. Checking emails incessantly, attending unnecessary meetings, or completing trivial tasks that don't align with your true goals. These activities may make you feel like you're moving forward, but are you? Ask yourself, am I genuinely progressing toward my dreams, or just spinning my wheels? Consider the pervasive distractions of our modern world: social media, endless streaming, and digital notifications vying for your attention every minute. These tools, designed to entertain and engage, can easily spiral into hours of wasted time if not controlled. Imagine sitting down to check one post and realizing hours have vanished into the void of mindless scrolling. It's not just the hours that disappear. It's the opportunities for growth, connection, and progress that are lost too. Technology isn't the enemy, but how you choose to interact with it can either support your goals or undermine them. What if you flipped the script? What if you turned off those notifications, limited screen time, and carved out intentional focus zones where nothing distracts you from meaningful work? Let me share a story about a young entrepreneur named Alex. Like many of us, Alex struggled with distractions and wasted time, believing he was productive because his schedule was packed. but his mentor challenged him one day with a question: "Are you busy or are you effective?" That question hit hard. It prompted Alex to audit his time. He realized most of his day was consumed by tasks that looked urgent but didn't contribute to his long-term vision. So Alex redefined his priorities. He learned to say no to low-value activities and yes to the work that moved the needle toward his big goals. In just a year, the results were transformational. His business grew, his stress levels dropped, and most importantly, he felt fulfilled knowing his time was being spent wisely. What would happen if you did the same? Reflect for a moment. How do you spend your time each day? Do your actions align with your aspirations? Do you guard your time like the treasure it is? Or do you let it slip through your fingers, consumed by distractions and trivialities? Stoic secrets teach us to value our time above all else, reminding us that while we cannot control everything in life, we can control how we spend our days. A Stoic mindset demands intentionality, choosing to focus on what truly matters and letting go of what doesn't. It challenges you to embrace discomfort in the short term, like resisting the pull of social media or saying no to an unnecessary obligation, for the sake of long-term growth and purpose. What could you achieve if you lived by this principle every day? The consequences of wasting time are not just missed opportunities, but a life that could have been more. Picture yourself years from now looking back. Will you feel proud of how you spent your days? Or will you regret the time wasted on meaningless pursuits? To avoid that regret, you must adopt a proactive approach. Start by creating a crystal-clear vision of what you want in life. Break that vision into actionable goals and measure your daily actions against them. Are your habits serving you, or are they holding you back? Identify the distractions and unproductive behaviors stealing your time and replace them with intentional, high-value activities that move you closer to your dreams. Escaping the trap of wasting time is about a mindset shift. Time is finite, and every moment spent on distractions is a moment you can never reclaim. Treat your time like gold, investing it in relationships, skills, and projects that matter most to you. When you prioritize what truly matters, you create a life of purpose and fulfillment free from the regret of wasted potential. Number 4. Procrastination steals time. Procrastination, often called the thief of time, is a subtle yet powerful force that disrupts personal growth, delays progress, and undermines productivity. It is not just about wasted minutes or hours. It is about missed opportunities, postponed dreams, and unrealized potential. Unlike distractions from the outside world, procrastination is an internal conflict, a tug-of-war between our intentions and our actions. It manifests as a mental block fueled by fear, discomfort, and the tempting pull of instant gratification. To reclaim your time and purpose, it's essential to understand this insidious habit and address it with deliberate strategies. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, aptly reminds us, while we waste our time hesitating and postponing, life is slipping away. At its core, procrastination often stems from fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, or even fear of success. The fear of failing can be paralyzing, turning seemingly manageable tasks into insurmountable obstacles. The fear of the unknown adds another layer of resistance, making even the simplest projects seem daunting. Surprisingly, the fear of success can also hold people back, as the idea of added responsibility or higher expectations creates an emotional barrier. These fears are frequently exacerbated by our craving for instant gratification. In today's fast-paced world, distractions like endless social media scrolling, streaming platforms, or online games are always within reach, offering immediate, albeit fleeting, pleasure. To overcome procrastination, it's crucial to confront these fears and distractions head-on. Start by asking yourself, what am I avoiding, and why? Is it fear, uncertainty, or a lack of motivation? By identifying the root causes, you can begin to dismantle the mental walls that procrastination has built around your aspirations. The consequences of procrastination extend beyond the time you lose. The emotional toll it takes is equally, if not more, damaging. Delaying tasks often transforms them into sources of mounting stress and anxiety. As deadlines creep closer, the pressure intensifies, responsibilities accumulate, and the mental burden of unfinished work becomes overwhelming. This creates a self-perpetuating cycle where the stress of avoidance makes starting even more difficult. Breaking this cycle begins with small, manageable actions. Instead of trying to tackle an entire project at once, focus on one tiny step. Write the first sentence, organize one file, or set a 5-minute timer to begin. Taking these small steps reduces the mental resistance and creates a sense of momentum that makes continuing much easier. As Marcus Aurelius, one of the pillars of modern Stoicism, wisely noted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Accountability is a powerful ally in the fight against procrastination. Sharing your goals with someone you trust, be it a friend, mentor, or colleague, introduces an external layer of motivation. When others are aware of your commitments, the pressure to follow through increases, as does your drive to maintain your credibility. Self-imposed deadlines can also serve as a useful structure to create urgency. Equally important is celebrating your victories, no matter how small. Positive reinforcement strengthens the habit of taking action and encourages consistency over time. This practice builds a cycle of action and achievement, turning effort into a habit rather than an exception. Aristotle's famous observation resonates here. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. To further combat procrastination, it's essential to reframe how you perceive tasks. Often, the thought of a challenging or tedious task creates a psychological barrier, making it harder to begin. Shift your perspective by focusing on the benefits of completion. Imagine the sense of relief and accomplishment that comes from finishing, the satisfaction of crossing it off your to-do list, and the progress it brings toward your larger goals. This mindset shift not only reduces resistance, but also aligns your actions with your long-term aspirations. Procrastination doesn't just delay tasks, it delays the life you want to live. Every time you overcome it, you reclaim time that could be used to build your dreams. As the principles of modern Stoicism teach us, cultivating discipline and intentionality is key to mastering your time and creating a fulfilling life. Modern life amplifies the challenges of procrastination with its endless stream of distractions and demands. Technology, while a powerful tool, can easily become an enabler of delay. Notifications, emails, and the allure of entertainment are constant temptations. However, these distractions can be managed by setting boundaries. Allocate specific times for focused work, unplug from distractions, and create an environment conducive to concentration. Tools like the Pomodoro technique or time-blocking schedules can help you structure your day and make the most of your efforts. By doing so, you can turn the digital age into an ally rather than a hindrance. The journey to overcoming procrastination begins with action, no matter how small. Start now. Whether it's taking 5 minutes to organize your thoughts or jotting down a quick plan, action breeds momentum. Recognize that perfection is not the goal. Progress is. By addressing the fears that hold you back, breaking tasks into manageable pieces, leveraging accountability, and shifting your perspective, you can reclaim control of your time and life. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely asked, "How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself?" Each moment spent procrastinating is a moment of potential lost. Take the reins, and with every step forward, you draw closer to the success and fulfillment you deserve. Reclaim your time. Your future depends on it. Number 5. Discipline is the key to success. Discipline is the cornerstone of all lasting success, a quality that transcends talent, intelligence, or resources and separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. It is the unwavering ability to prioritize long-term aspirations over short-term comforts, to persist through challenges when motivation wanes, and to remain steadfast in the face of distractions and setbacks. Without discipline, even the most promising opportunities can slip through our fingers. As Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, wisely noted, "No great thing is created suddenly," reminding us that discipline is the bridge between intention and accomplishment. This principle is particularly relevant in modern Stoicism, which emphasizes self-mastery as the key to navigating life's complexities. At its essence, discipline revolves around habit formation. Success is rarely the result of a singular, extraordinary effort, but rather the accumulation of consistent, purposeful actions over time. Small, deliberate practices, such as dedicating an hour each day to learning a new skill, exercising regularly, or committing to focused work, may seem insignificant in isolation. Yet, over weeks, months, and years, these practices compound into monumental progress. The secret to cultivating discipline lies in starting small and proving to yourself that you can follow through on manageable commitments. Each victory, no matter how minor, reinforces the belief that you are capable of more significant achievements. As Aristotle observed, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. One of the most formidable challenges to discipline is the allure of comfort and instant gratification. The human brain is hardwired to seek pleasure and avoid discomfort, making it tempting to prioritize fleeting joys. Watching television, scrolling social media, or indulging in unhealthy habits, over actions that require effort but yield long-term rewards. To counteract this tendency, discipline demands that we maintain focus on the broader purpose of our efforts. A clear vision of what truly matters can act as an anchor when distractions arise. For example, while staying up late might feel satisfying in the moment, the fatigue and reduced productivity that follow remind us why prioritizing rest is vital. By keeping your goals visible, through written affirmations, a vision board, or daily journaling, you strengthen your resolve and stay connected to the larger picture. Resilience, another pillar of discipline, equips us to endure the inevitable setbacks and challenges of life. Failures are not a sign to abandon our goals, but an opportunity to regroup and move forward with greater wisdom and determination. Disciplined individuals understand that progress is rarely linear, and that occasional missteps do not negate overall progress. For instance, missing one workout or stumbling in a personal project does not define failure. It is the choice to persist that matters most. This mindset, rooted in the Stoic philosophy of viewing obstacles as opportunities, builds mental toughness and ensures consistent effort over time. As Marcus Aurelius stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Discipline, like a muscle, grows stronger with regular use. Each time you resist the temptation to procrastinate or give in to distractions, you reinforce your ability to stay focused and productive. Start by setting specific, attainable goals and breaking them into actionable steps. Create a structured schedule that prioritizes these tasks and commit to sticking to it even when it feels challenging. Celebrate small milestones to maintain motivation and use setbacks as lessons for improvement rather than reasons to give up. Over time, these practices not only enhance your self-discipline, but also reshape your identity, aligning your actions with your aspirations and values. Discipline is not about perfection, but consistency. It is about showing up for yourself every day, even when it feels inconvenient or difficult. By embracing discipline, you cultivate the habits and mindset necessary to transform dreams into reality and unlock your fullest potential. As Jim Rohn famously said, "We must all suffer one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret." When you choose discipline, you free yourself from the heavy burden of unrealized potential and create a life defined by achievement and fulfillment. Modern Stoicism reminds us to approach this journey with both resilience and intention, ensuring that our actions align with our highest goals and the person we aspire to become. Through discipline, You do not just accomplish tasks. You shape a life of purpose, growth, and lasting success. Are you ready to take control of your time and start living intentionally? Drop a comment saying, "I'm ready to change," if you're committed to making every moment count. Number 6. Practical methods to organize time. 1. Divide and organize tasks. Effective time management can significantly improve your daily productivity, and one of the most powerful techniques is time blocking. This strategy involves dividing your day into specific periods for focused work, creative thinking, or routine tasks, helping reduce distractions and enhance efficiency. Instead of reacting to constant demands, time blocking lets you design your schedule proactively. For example, you might reserve mornings for high-concentration tasks like problem solving, while afternoons can be set aside for emails or meetings. This structure reduces overwhelm and ensures that your most important tasks are completed. As Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it," reminding us to manage our time intentionally. An essential aspect of time blocking is prioritization. Not all tasks are equally important, so start by identifying your key responsibilities, especially those that align with your long-term goals. Use tools like the Eisenhower matrix to help you distinguish between urgent and important tasks, ensuring you focus on what matters most. Many people find that mornings are best for tackling complex tasks due to higher focus, but it's crucial to tailor your schedule to your personal energy levels. Aligning your tasks with your natural rhythms and priorities helps you create a system that works for you, reflecting the modern Stoic principle of intentionality in daily life. Task batching is another effective technique, where you group similar activities together to avoid the inefficiency of switching between tasks. Whether it's answering emails, making calls, or handling admin work, dedicating blocks of time to these tasks allows you to stay in the same mental mode, increasing speed and accuracy. This method not only saves time but also conserves mental energy, helping you focus and work more efficiently. Modern Stoicism values clarity and focus, and batching tasks is a great way to maintain both. However, flexibility is just as important as structure. Life is unpredictable, and over-planning can lead to frustration when things don't go as expected. To stay adaptable, build buffer time between blocks to account for interruptions or tasks that take longer than planned. This prevents disruptions from throwing off your entire schedule. Embracing flexibility allows you to maintain control over your response to challenges while staying focused on your priorities. By thoughtfully dividing your time, prioritizing key tasks, batching similar activities, and allowing for flexibility, you create a balanced system that boosts productivity and provides a sense of accomplishment. This approach aligns with the principles of modern Stoicism, which encourages intentional living and making the most of every moment. Ultimately, managing your time with care and purpose sets the stage for success, allowing you to work smarter, not harder, and move closer to your goals. 2. Learn to say no. Learning to say no is a powerful skill that helps you take control of your time and align your actions with your goals. Every yes you give is also a no to something potentially more meaningful. This trade-off can quietly steal your time, especially when low-priority tasks drain your energy without bringing you closer to your aspirations. As Jim Rohn said, "Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time." To use your time wisely, you must identify what truly matters and confidently say no to everything else. Stoic secrets echo this idea. Focus on essentials and let go of distractions. Start by recognizing the cost of overcommitting. Small interruptions like unnecessary meetings, non-urgent emails, or tasks that aren't your responsibility can derail your day. These seem minor at first but accumulate into hours of lost productivity. Imagine what you could achieve by reclaiming just an hour a day to focus on your personal growth or critical goals. Saying no to low-value activities opens up time for what truly matters, whether it's advancing a project, nurturing relationships, or prioritizing your health. To master this skill, set clear criteria for what deserves your time. Identify your top priorities and ask, does this align with my goals? If the answer is no, politely decline with phrases like, thanks, but I have other commitments. For example, if career growth is your focus, you might skip a casual social event to work on a presentation or take an online course. Saying no isn't about being rude. It's about respecting your time and using it effectively for what matters most. Learning to say no also means setting boundaries with yourself. How often do you lose time to distractions like social media or unproductive breaks? Self-discipline is crucial. Use tools like screen time trackers or schedule-focused work periods to stay on track. Saying no to distractions ensures your time is spent with intention rather than on autopilot. Mastering the art of saying no empowers you to reclaim your schedule. Over time, this habit helps you protect your time, prioritize what's important, and build a life filled with purpose and progress. The next time you're faced with a decision, ask yourself, is this worth my time? By practicing this skill and applying the Stoic secrets of focus and discipline, you can make every yes meaningful and build a life that reflects your true priorities. 3. Minimize distractions. Minimizing distractions is essential for managing time wisely and focusing on meaningful goals, a lesson rooted in both Jim Rohn's insights and modern Stoicism. In today's world of endless notifications and demands, mastering distractions is key to productivity. As Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid, a reminder that focus often requires ignoring the world's noise. The first step is identifying distractions, with digital interruptions like emails and social media being the biggest culprits. Combat these by silencing unnecessary notifications, using focus apps, and scheduling specific times for checking devices. This deliberate approach frees up mental space for your priorities. Your physical environment also plays a significant role. A cluttered or noisy workspace can undermine focus and efficiency. Creating a clean, organized, and quiet area allows you to stay on track. If you work from home, set boundaries with family members to minimize interruptions. In an office, strategies like noise-canceling headphones or reserving quiet spaces can enhance productivity. These small adjustments show that a well-ordered environment supports a well-ordered mind. Time blocking is another effective strategy. Allocating specific time slots for focused work prevents mental fatigue from task switching. During these periods, commit to single tasking. Research shows it's far more efficient and accurate than multitasking. Instead of juggling multiple tasks, focus on one, finish it with quality, and move to the next. This practice aligns with modern Stoicism's emphasis on intentional living, replacing busy work with deliberate actions. Mindfulness is equally powerful in controlling distractions. Being aware of when your attention wanders allows you to redirect it back to the task at hand. Techniques like the Pomodoro technique, in which you work for 25 minutes and then take a short break, can help you maintain focus and avoid burnout. As Marcus Aurelius observed, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Mindfulness strengthens your ability to resist distractions and build mental discipline. Minimizing distractions isn't about achieving total solitude, but managing interruptions effectively. By setting boundaries, optimizing your environment, and practicing focus techniques, you can boost productivity and achieve your goals. These principles, rooted in modern Stoicism, help you live with clarity, purpose, and discipline, transforming how you manage time and focus on what truly matters. Which method resonates with you the most? Do you prefer dividing and organizing tasks? 1. Learning to say no. 2. Or minimizing distractions? 3. Comment 1, 2, or 3 below to share your thoughts. And make sure to watch until the end of the video. There's a special surprise waiting that you won't want to miss. Number 7. Time is a tool for success. Time is the most valuable resource we have, more precious than wealth, possessions, or status. When used wisely, it can become a powerful tool that amplifies your efforts, driving you toward success and fulfillment. Unlike money, which can be earned, saved, or lost, time is the ultimate equalizer. Everyone, regardless of their circumstances, is granted the same 24 hours in a day. The real difference between those who achieve greatness and those who remain stagnant is not the amount of time they have, but how they choose to use it. This distinction is vital. When time is treated with respect and purpose, it becomes your greatest ally. Small, consistent actions, when compounded over time, can lead to extraordinary results. For example, spending just 30 minutes a day on a meaningful goal, whether learning a new language, getting fit, or starting a side hustle, might not seem like much at first. But after a year, that small daily investment adds up to over 180 hours. This compounding effect is the key behind many success stories. Take Sarah, a graphic designer who wanted to transition to tech. Rather than waiting for the perfect moment, she dedicated 45 minutes every morning to learning to code. Over the course of a year, these small steps accumulated into a new career. This transformation didn't happen overnight, but through consistent effort, Sarah changed her future. What goals could you achieve by committing a small portion of your day to something meaningful? Intentional focus is also essential to unlocking the power of time. Every hour spent on high-priority tasks that align with your long-term vision brings you closer to your goals. Conversely, time spent on trivial activities, such as endless social media scrolling or binge-watching, erodes your momentum and potential. This concept mirrors a key principle in Stoicism. Treat your time as the valuable resource it is, and it will reward you with progress. Successful individuals view time not as an infinite resource, but as a finite asset to be managed with care and intention. When you adopt this mindset, your priorities shift. Instead of reacting to distractions, you proactively allocate time to what truly matters. Another vital strategy for mastering time is planning and reflection. Just as professional athletes analyze their performance to improve, you should regularly evaluate your progress and realign with your goals. Establishing a weekly planning routine helps you stay focused, clarifies what deserves your time and energy, and ensures that you stay on track. How often do you reflect on whether your actions align with your ambitions? If it's not a habit yet, now is the perfect time to start. Accountability also plays a crucial role in managing time effectively. Tracking how you spend your days offers valuable insights into your habits and patterns, showing you where your time is truly going. Are you investing enough time in what matters, or do you find yourself wasting hours on distractions? Time, when used intentionally, acts as a mirror, revealing whether your choices align with your values and goals. This self-awareness is not about guilt, but about creating opportunities for improvement. By respecting your time, you become accountable to your dreams and aspirations. At its core, time is not just a measure of life, it is the currency of success. When treated as the precious finite resource it is, even the most ordinary days can become meaningful steps toward an extraordinary future. Invest your time in pursuits that align with your goals, prioritize personal growth, nurture relationships, and protect your time from distractions. Your future self will either look back with gratitude for the wise choices you made, or with regret for the time you wasted. Time, when managed with purpose, has the power to turn your dreams into reality. The choice is yours. Will you seize each moment, or let it slip away? Your future depends on it. Time is irreplaceable, and how you manage it shapes the life you'll live. Effective time management isn't just about getting more done, it's about creating a life of purpose, meaning, and impact. So don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. Every moment is an opportunity to take action toward your dreams and transform your future. Commit to mastering your time, and watch how it can change everything. I'd love to hear from you. How will you start using your time more wisely today? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's continue this journey toward personal growth and success together. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more inspiring content.